to the Misadventures of Mr. Fish. I'm Mr. Fish. Hey. We're back down to direct damage for some After Hours Aftermath. Getting ready to throw down some all or nothing kill team. Orks versus Thousand Suns. Let's take a look and see what we got going on. All right, and this is tonight's setup. Thousand Suns won and chose to be defender, and we are playing halves at the center of the board, long ways. So defender is taking this half, attacker will get this half. We'll get back to you as soon as we place.
For the Orks, we have a Commander Warboss with a custom Shoota and Power Claw as a melee specialist, and our leader is Mutta Spore, a Gretchen. We have a heavy specialist captain with Get, Find a Squig and Choppa. We also have 2 flash gits, a combat specialist with Choppa, and a comm specialist with Slugga, as well as 2 Slugga knobs with Power Claws and 2 ammo runs. For the Thousand Suns, we have an aspiring Sorcerer with Inferno bolt pistol, a Scarab Occult gunner, heavy warpflamer, and 2 Scarab Occult Terminators. One's a veteran, one is a combat specialist. For the non-specialist, we have 2 more Scarab Occult Terminators and a Rubric Marine gunner with Soulreaper cannon.
All right, so after initial setup, we have the Orks on the line with Mutta Spore hiding like he always does. And the Thousand Suns have basically lined up to blast away. Let's see what happens once we actually get set in. The vet took an early move after wanting to sit on the line. And then I also am going to use a starting CP to activate the Warboss's aura of Mega Wah. And anybody within 6 inches of him gets to roll 3d6 while charging this turn. So all these guys get to roll 3d6 for charging, discard the lowest result. So now we are going to roll off to see who starts the round, and then we'll get into movement. Ready? Ooh, 9 for the Orks. 6 for the Thousand Suns. All right, well, let's get to moving. All right, so the captain and my combat specialist with an ammo run all moved up. These 2 readied over here. But now these 3 are getting ready to start their charges. So let's get some rolls in here. So starting off, we're going to see if he can get stuck in with them. All right. Well,
fall back.
Gonna fall back on him? Moving him up to the 3 inches? Uh-oh. Which way is he going to move him? Uh-oh, sneaking through the doors.
Actually, what we're gonna do is this.
Oh, he's separating them so I can't get stuck in with both of them. That's what he's doing. This guy. Boom. Oh, that's gonna get murdery. Dun dun. Dun dun. They hear the call of the wog. And then he just moves to the other side. Perfect. So it splits them up. All right. So let's see what happens and if we end up going one way or the other and what we're going to have to do from there. So taking the 2 highest, 10, I believe, will still get into one of them at least. Let's see here. Go to there, to him. 10 would at least let him get to that door. Or if we go around and then over to him there, he could just get in stuck with him. I think I'm gonna move
Wait, hang on. What did you...
him get to within the inch from there.
So you're gonna move up to here as 3 inches?
That would be the 3, yep. And then and he got 10, so the 7 would easily let him get in there next to him. To that one at least. To him. So, boom. All right. So he charged. Then we're gonna have this one try and charge him, and well, I guess now him too. So is he going to try and shoot, or is he gonna fall back since he is now basically stuck there?
Oh, I'll shoot.
This one's gonna try and shoot him. Okay. So Overwatch on 6-ups, and what is he shooting? That's your vet.
He is a 24 rapid fire 2.
So you're within 12. So yeah, so you're gonna be firing fucking 4 shots. Pardon my language on that, but that's a hell of an Overwatch. No 6s. Thank you, Mork. All right. So let's see what we need. It's basically a straight line to get into the awkward spot there. 10 to get up to the wall. So, and then we'll figure out exactly.
Well, since there's a wall between us, that's not technically touching base.
Right. You don't have to be. It's just within an inch of. But ooh, so that's an 8. Will 8 let me get stuck in? I don't think it will. It might let me get to the first guy. It will let me get to the first guy. So we at least get up to there. Those two are about to fight through the door. But thankfully, he fell back, so he's also not going to be able to shoot this turn. But I feel like I'm going to get murdered with him in a minute anyways. So, and then the Warboss, he...
Just slide him over, bring him up.
I feel like...
Shoot.
I feel like that's exactly what I want to do, as I think I'm going to move him. And Warboss is only a 5, I think. Yeah, he doesn't get nothing fancy. So 5 inches brings him basically into the doorway. And I'll keep him a little bit obscured. All right. Perfect. So that's everybody for me. Let's, oops, wrong one. Moved. All right. Let's check out the Thousand Suns. All right, so we're going to start off things with the Thousand Suns moving, trying to get one of these Terminators over here to fight the Flash Git. Flash Git will probably try to take some Overwatch at him, but let's see if he makes it. Ooh, a 7. Where will that put you?
Right there.
Right there. Unfortunately, it's not going to get you stuck in, but... here.
Charging.
Trying to second one. 7. Dang. Zinch ain't with you tonight. He fell back. And then technically those two guys can still do stuff. Perfect. All right, we'll get everything sorted out and start the shooting phase. All right, and we just remembered that with Thousand Suns that he does actually have Psychers. So he's going to see if he can manifest the warp with his aspiring Sorcerer. So go ahead and give us a roll. 2 dice 6, you're trying to beat a 5. He beats a 5. Thankfully, it's not higher than an 11, so it doesn't get the die 3 damage. And I'm pretty sure Cybolt just does a single wound. Yep. Single wounds to the closest target. Unfortunately, it's the charged knob, so fingers crossed. He still gets to fight. All right, let's go. All right, so going into the shooting phase, the first thing we're going to do here is actually have our comms specialist attempting to shoot into this Terminator. So with the snaz gun, we get 3 shots, and we are looking for 5 pluses. So we got 2, and because the runt is next to him, we get to do 1 reroll. Boom! So 3 shots hit. On a snaz gun, we are looking at a strength 6. On the Terminators, we are looking at a toughness 4. So we are looking at 3 ups to wound. And we got 3 potential wounds. Snaz guns have an AP -2. Terminators have a save of 2+. So we are looking at 4 pluses. So 3 dice for 3 saves, looking for 4 pluses. 1 save, unfortunately that means 2 are going to potentially get through. All right, so with the 2 damage, we're going to roll to see if we take it out. 6 on the die, we managed to take it out. All right. After that, we actually go to the Thousand Suns for their model that is readied. All right, so the first shot being fired for the Thousand Suns is going to be this Rubric Marine over here, firing into our captain. All right, so with a heavy 4 shots going in. Let's see how they land. Looking for 3 ups, 3 shots hit. What's the strength on that? Oh, he's going to roll his 1 extra? No? He's going to roll, he just wants to make sure that this captain dies. Oh, so 4 hits. All right. What are we looking for the wound? What's your strength on it? Strength 5 against toughness 4. So we are looking at 3 ups. So 4 dice. We got roll all 4. Looking for 3 ups. So 3 hits, AP -3, so surely cannot save, but it is only damage 1, so unfortunately 3 hits is going to be enough to take out a flash git, but you only get to roll 1 die to see if you take it out. 6 takes the captain out. Womp womp. Sorry, mate. All right, and the Orks, none of the others that readied actually could see anybody. So the last of the readied models is the Sorcerer, who is going to take a shot with all the obstructions and everything like that, but he wants to make sure this Warboss gets whittled down before he gets too close and starts firing off himself. So let's take a look here with our Inferno bolt pistol. Taking a quick little shot at him. 4 up will not unfortunately do it because he is outside of 6 inches and there's obstruction. Womp womp. Let's get into the regular shooters. All right, so with that, we are now officially out of ready models. So now it's just the people that moved, and unfortunately for the Thousand Suns, that just leaves Orks. So first things first, we got to get ridiculous, and we're going to lob a stick bomb at the Rubric Marine. So let's see how many stick bombs we get. 1 stick bomb. I feel like we've played this game before. I don't want to re-roll for stick bombs because I feel like that's a waste. So let's just chuck it and see what happens. So we are hitting on a 6+ because of obstructions. Nope. All right, so no worries there. Poor little Amaranth does nothing. Okay, but a snaz gun is going to try and open up on the Rubric. All right, so let's take those 3 dice again. But unfortunately, we still are looking at those 6 pluses are with those ones. Let's see here. Flash gets, our 4+. So we're looking at 5 ups. 5 ups on the snaz gun. Hey, we do get 1 hit though. Wounding on a 3+. potentially wounds. So with that, the Rubric Marine, let's see, which one is he? What's his save? He is the one with a 3+ save. Yeah, that's right. He's the only one that doesn't have that. So you're looking at a 5+ save on a 1-shot. 5+, saves against the Git. I think we're gonna have to use 1 CP though, and dakka for him to reshoot. So taking his 3 shots on 5+. Nothing. Womp womp. All right, so that's him. But thankfully now, the Warboss finally gets to shoot his custom Shoota, which is an assault 4. Yep, going right into that Sorcerer. Warboss is hitting on 5+ though, unfortunately, so we are looking at 6+ because of everything there. But we at least get to roll 4 dice for those 6+. So fingers crossed, we get some of them lucky Orc 6s. Hey, we did get 1 go through. All right. So with the custom Shoota, we are looking at only a strength 4 though, so we are looking at a 4+, and we don't. So that is everybody that can shoot. Now we're gonna get into combat. Right, so with the knob coming in here on the Terminator, he is going to get 3 attacks with a Power Claw, looking for 4+. We got 2 hits, strength ×2, which for a knob is going to bring him up to a strength 10, which means that we're wounding on 2+, I believe, because we're over double your toughness on the Terminator. Yep, Terminator's toughness 4. So we're looking at wounding on 2+, 2 wounds. It is AP -3, so we are looking at 5+ saves. So 2 dice saving on 5+. Ooh, just missing, unfortunately. So with that, we are looking at a die 3 damage on the Power Claw. So hoping for a 3+, so we can do 2 damage. 2, unfortunately only doing 1 damage. And we used our CP, so we can't re-roll it. So it is only going to do 1 damage, which is not going to be enough to actually take him out of combat. Same thing with the next knob, but he's fighting through a doorway, so it's actually going to be hitting on 5+ instead of 4+. Getting those box cards though, so 2 hits, wounding on 2+. You can't see me shaking my head, but that fills me with such sadness. All right, 1,000 Suns. Now the Terminators are going to be trying to fight back. This one is a combat specialist though, so he is actually going to get 3 attacks. 5+, and he is looking on the Terminator for 3+. So unfortunately only 1's going to hit, but it is on a power sword. So it is a user strength, strength 4, toughness 4, so wounding on 4+. 6 will wound. AP -3, that is going to be more than enough, and it does 1 damage, which he already took 1 damage earlier from the Cybolt. So let's see if you take him out. 2 flesh wound. So we'll just take this wound here, flip it over to that side, so now we know he's flesh wounded instead of regular wounded. He still has only 1 wound left, but now he has a flesh wound as well, making him a little easier to kill. And then we'll move over to the other Terminator, who unfortunately is only going to get 2. Oh, but that's big, boys. All right. So same thing, wounding on 4+. All right. That is going to be enough to get through on him because unfortunately he has a 4+, but it's a -3, so it's still going to put him in that -7. But it's Since it's only damage 1, you're only going to get to roll 1 dice to see if you take him out. 2. Unfortunately, he is also going to be flesh wounded. Womp womp. All right, so that brings the end of close combat. All right, we'll clean up everything and get ready for round 2. All right, so with both knobs actually being wounded, we do actually have to do a nerf test. So we're going to do one of each. And technically, they're both leadership 6. And so with the -1, because there's one guy out, they're basically getting shook if I roll a 6. So first one.
6.
Nope. Second one. Oh, second one does shake. And I unfortunately do not have the AP to do it. So yep. So he is actually going to temporarily shake. All right, so he's not going to do anything this next turn. Womp womp. All right, 7, 5.
Record that side.
1,000 Suns get the initiative for round 2. All right, let's see what happens. So with 1,000 Suns having initiative, these two, the Sorcerer and the Rubric, just readied. This dude stayed stuck in with the knob. This guy stayed stuck in with the knob because he just has to sit there and take the punches. This guy moved around so that he could get into line of fire, as well as he moved back so he could do it, just so that way, just in case I got froggy and decided to charge him, I couldn't charge both of them. So, Ork's turn to move. All right, so with the Ork movement, everybody basically is just readying. With the exception of the Warboss, who is going to try and charge into this Terminator. He needs an 8 to get up to him, but we're hoping for those box cars so he can get up and around. That's a 7. 7 won't do it, so thankfully we get to free reroll with Orks.
How do you reroll on a charge?
Here we go. Orks get it naturally. Reroll their charge. Yeah. But it's a 6. So it's still worse. So unfortunately, we only get to move the 6. So we'll get him moved in on a failed advance. Just basically just pop him in right there. Oh yeah, he's gonna be right in the middle of everything now. Fingers crossed. All right, so with that, we got everybody moved, and now we move on to the psychic phase. The Sorcerer, unfortunately, is gonna try and Cybolt this knob again. 8 will manifest the Cybolt, so it does 1 damage to him. So he potentially is going to die. So with a flesh wound already on him, instead of a 4-up, you're looking, unfortunately, for a 3-up to take him out of combat. 3-up. That's going to take him out. Poor little knob. All right, so starting with the first of the 1,000 Suns, we're going to start with the Rubric Marine, going to fire into the Flash Git. All right, let's take a look and see what happens. Heavy forward, man, that's so rough. All right, looking for that 4-up, and so it's going to be 2 hits. Strength 5 is going to be wounding on 3-ups. I hope he's going to try and get 1 more in. He says he's trying to get 1 more in right now. Unfortunately not. But, so still wounding on 3-ups.
Both are
2 of them, yeah. 2 of them, 3-ups. So that'll both wound potentially. We're looking at AP -3. So he is not going to be able to save against that, because I believe that'll put him up at a 7. Yep, that'll put him up at a 7. So he is not going to be able to save. That is 2 hits though, with 1 damage each. So, and they are a 2 wound. So you are potentially going to be taking him out. 1 die to see if you take him out. A 5 on the die. That will take him out. Womp womp. All right. Well, our hapless little ammo runt is going to attempt to lob some stick bombs again. Fingers crossed for a high number. 4. So we're going to go 2 shots on the Rubric, and I think 2 shots on the Terminator. You know what? Screw it. We're going 4 shots on the Terminator. All right. Wounding on 5-ups. Or excuse me, hitting on 5-ups. That is only one hit, unfortunately. Stick bombs only do 1 damage. But he's already got 1 damage on him, so it could be potentially enough to take him out if we actually hurt him. So stick bombs are a damage 3, so we're only wounding on a 5-up, but we might be able to get through. Fingers crossed. Nope. All right. Poor little ammo run. So the Sorcerer, he's going to fire his single shot of this pistol on a 6-up. 6-up will hit, so now he is trying to get a wound with strength 4 against the Warboss's toughness 5. So you are needing a 5-up to wound. 6 will get it. Pistol has AP -2. Warboss has a save of 4, so he does get a 6-up on the save. Doesn't make the save, but thankfully pistols only do 1 damage, and he is a 6-wound Warboss, so he's going to get hurt, but he's still walking. So with that, that is everybody on the Thousand Suns that is readied. So that leaves, unfortunately, these guys, and this ammo run can't see anybody within range, and Mutta Spore is still hiding. So we are going to try and snaz gun into him. Looking at 5-ups. Flash gets her 4-ups, and then obstruction, yep, the 5-ups. Only 1 hit, but we're looking at strength 6 against 4, so we're looking at a 3-up to wound. Does not, but one thing that I did forget is flash gits have the crazy gun show off, and after they shoot in the shooting phase, roll a die 6, and on a 6, they get to shoot again. Nope. So we are going to use one of our CP to dakka and give him his full 3 shots again. He's going to fire his full 3 shots into him one more time. Going for those 5-ups. 1 hit. Looking for the 3-up to wound. 3-up will wound. It is an AP -2, so you are looking at 4-up saves. So just the 1, yep. 6 will get through. But they get to trigger my show off one more time, and on a 6 I get to shoot one more time. Nope. Okay. So that's it. And that will bring us to the end of the readied guys. But we do have a few that will still be able to fire in the shooting phase. These two both just moved, and then he failed in advance, so he'll be able to move, and then he now is freed up, so he should be able to shoot as well. All right, so starting off, the Terminator is going to rapid fire into the flash gate, getting 4 shots because it is rapid fire 2. Ooh, unfortunately, it looks like only 1 hit though on that. Yeah. But let's see if it wounds. Womp womp. All right, but your other Terminator. Oh, actually, hold on. Nope. The Warboss will get to shoot, and then the last Terminator. So fingers crossed. Oh yeah, he gets to fire too. So both your Terminators. So him and him. So the Warboss. I think we're going to shoot into that guy. So I feel like it's going to be about the same either way. So might as well go for the 5-ups there and see if we can take him out. So assault 4s. Normally it'd be a 5-up, but fortunately he failed in advance. So we are looking at 6-ups, but 4 shots. No 6-ups. Womp, womp, womp. And no, no, we'll save our tactical reroll for something else. All right. So with that, we are a little bit closer to the flamer than we thought we were. So he is going to roll 1d6 to see how many shots he gets with his flamer first. 2. But those are... Oh, he's going to use his reroll to see it. Ooh. 2. Womp womp. All right. So with 2 shots though, hitting on a 3+, not bad. Hey, there we go. So that's 2 hits, yep, because he's the heavy, so he doesn't actually have to worry about the -1. So yep, those are going to be 2 hits there. We are looking at a strength 5 against a toughness 5, so we're wounding on 4 pluses. 2 of them, yep, 2 hits, 2 wounds, potentially. Ooh, that's 2 potentially getting through. The flamer is an AP -2, which means that he is going to get 2 6-up saves. Nope. So he will unfortunately take damage. Thankfully, with the warp flamer, they are damage 1. So 2 shots go through, goes up to 3 damage. Womp womp womp. Halfway there. All right.
This guy.
Yep. He's going to take his
12, so we're it's a rapid fire of 4.
Yep. So, and then he is doing his 4 shots on the Terminator. Oh, man. So, looking for the 4 ups. So 2 hits are going through.
Yeah.
1 potentially going to wound, and with those are... Is that just the 1 damage weapon? Because those are the minus... Is it -2 or is it -3? I can never remember. -2, so I do get 1 t-shirt save on that. Nope. So it just does 1 damage, so we are up to 4 damage. And that's it for shooters. All right, so coming into melee now, we have the Terminator going to try and take the knob out. So because he can't really do anything about it, he's going to get 2 attacks hitting on 4s since he's hitting through a wall. 1 hit, looking at 4s to wound. 4 will potentially wound on him. It's an AP -3 for a power sword, so the knob can't save. And that would potentially take him out again. So let's see if he reflesh wounds. Nope. Knob is taken out. All right, so we're at the top of the 3rd round, getting ready to roll for initiative again. 6 for the Orks. 5 for the 1,000 Suns. So we will move and see what happens. All right, with not many options left, we're going to start off by having the Warboss try and charge into the Terminator. He's going to fire off some Overwatch. No 6s. All right, so see if we can get stuck in that close. Maybe we roll boxcars and ruin things. Oh, we gotta refire. We can't reroll all of them. You only get to reroll 1 of them. So that's why.
1 6.
Too funny. All right. So with 7, we can definitely just get up and around them. Just like that. Boom. All right. And then... Are we inside the 8 there? We are. So we could get charged there. I think we're just going to ready. With that, we got the 1 charge, and then we have a move and 3 readies. Now 1,000 Suns. Okay. That's enough there. So there's charged in. He's charged in. At the end of the 1,000 Suns, we have those 2 moving. We have these 2 that charged in. This one moved. Orks are ready. Then we move into the psychic phase, where we see if the sorcerer manifests. 2 dice, 5 plus. 3 does not manifest the psychic powers. Rolls the retest. 4, no psychic powers. Not this time. Mwahaha! All right. And with that, we now go into the shooting phase with readied models. Orks are the only ones who have readied. So let's see if this flash git can actually manage to take him out. Looking at 5 ups. 1 hit. Looking for 3 ups. Hits. We are looking at -2, so you are saving on a 4 up. 6 saves. We roll to see if we get to show off. Does not. But we will use our CP to dakka 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 and fire again. With 2 hits. Wounding on 3 pluses. Both wound. 2 saves for 4 ups. 2 saves. All right. And with that, we will now get into the Thousand Suns shooting. All right, so with that, that's basically everyone that was ready that could fire. So since we have initiative, we're going to see if we can stick bomb. Little ammo runs. 2 shots. I think both of them are going to have to go into that sorcerer. So we are looking at 4 ups to hit. 2 hits. We are looking at strength 3. So unfortunately we are wounding on 5 ups. Hey, but that's 2 potential wounds going through. No AP on a stick bomb though, so he is going to get his 3 up save, so he gets 2 dice for a save on 3 ups. Run away! Boom. Those dice are rolling extra hot right now. All right, so he saves against the stick bombs. And so now with that, that brings 1,000 suns, still asks us to shoot. So we start off with the Terminator, shooting into the flash git. That's going to be a whole lot of hits. So let's see here. Yep. So with that, that is a strength 4, I believe. So we are looking at 4 ups for the wound. So reroll for 4 ups. 4 attacks for 4 damage. 4 attacks for 4 damage. Ooh. So 3 of those are going to get through though, which is going to be more than enough because I'm pretty sure that's AP -3 on those, or is that? Yeah. So the flash git won't be able to save. And it is
2.
Flash gits, I believe, are 4 plus. Oh, so we do actually get our t-shirt saves. 6 ups. No saves. All right. Yeah. And then it's 1 die to take out because it's only 1 damage. But that will be enough to take him out. Hold on, let's see if we can potentially hustle some. We'll be right back. All right, double checked. Unfortunately, tactic don't work that way. Bye-bye. All right, so that leaves now the Rubric Marine and the Sorcerer able to shoot.
Soulfire cannon! Bop, 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 bop. That is a heavy 4 of 12 at point blank range.
Yeah.
You're like, shit.
Well, actually, so yeah, and he moved though, so he is going to be at a -1 to hit because he's not your heavy, correct?
No.
Okay, so that does help me out just a hair. So you're looking at 4 ups. None. Did you already reroll for your shot this phase? You did. Womp womp. But now your sorcerer gets to fire his pistole. Single shot. Nope. All right. Now that you're starting to roll like me. All right, now we get into close combat. Let's see what happens. All right, so getting into combat, we now are surrounded, and everyone either has charged or was charged by the Warboss. So I think we're going to split up our 5 attacks, and I think we're going to go 2, 2. Actually, no, let's go 2, 2, and 1. Yeah, 2, 2, and 1. Just because with those 2 chargers, if we can take them out, then potentially we can survive. So going for the first attacks, we are looking at 3-ups. So we are going to Power Claw. All right. So first 2 attacks, going into the Flamer. 3-ups. Looking at 2-ups because the Power Claw doubles the strength. We got 2 wounds. It is AP -3, meaning you are looking at 5-ups. Damn, 2 saves. All right, now we're gonna go 2 more attacks. It's the one in the back. 1 will hit. We're looking at 2-up. 2-up will hit. Saving on a 5-up. Doesn't save. Rerolling to save. Doesn't save. Die 3 damage. 2 only does 1 damage. So it only does 1 damage to him. To the back one. Yep. And then 1 attack going into the last guy. With a 3-up will hit. 2-up to wound. 2-up to wound. This guy needs to roll a 5-up. Run away! Boom. See, that's meant to be. All right. Unfortunately, with that, I think we're about to lose the game. So the Terminators are now going to try and fight back. Which one we're going to attack? He's going to attack first. He's got 2 attacks.
Got 2 attacks.
Yep, 2 attacks on 3-ups. So 1 hit. Strength 4. So wounding on 4-ups, unfortunately, does not. Okay. Ooh.
That's a whiffle.
That's a whiffle. And then the last one. 1 potentially getting in. 4, I believe it's a 4-up because it's the strength. Because it's melee is your strength 4, right?
It's the same, yeah. It's the same with all of them.
Oh, Warboss is toughness 5, so it's actually a 5-up on him. Ugh. Okay. So, fortunately, he survives. I have no idea how, but yay for Warbosses. And I think that brings us to the end of round 3. So that means we're going to get ready to start round 4 and almost the end of this, depending on what happens. But I believe I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 models left on the table, which means I'm officially having to take a break test.
You have 5 on the table, you have 4 left on the model.
Yeah. So my highest leadership right now is my Warboss, I think. Leadership 8. Yeah. So let's see if we break. We do not. All right. So with that, no flesh wounds on any of your guys. So I think we're good there. All right. We'll go into the cleanup and the next phase. All right. So with this, we just realized we basically have our Grot leader, 2 ammo runs, and our boss. So we roll up, we get our 2 CP at the start of the round. We're going to roll to see who gets the initiative on this. And if I don't get the initiative, I'm probably toast. And that's Snake Eyes.
No, I'm just...
I was almost Snake Eyes. All right, well, Let's see what happens. Womp womp. All right, so we got 2 readied. They stuck in, and then he just moved a little bit further down the line. So I think, unfortunately, we're going to have to play the same game of readying our runts. I hope this one survives some miraculous way. And then our Warboss is also going to stay stuck in because I don't think he could run far enough if he wanted to. We're going to see if the Sorcerer, now that we're in the psychic phase, can manifest himself as Cybolt. Rolling 2 dice, hoping for Snake Eyes or Boxcars. Nope, but it does manifest the Bolt. So, unfortunately, he is the closest one to him, so let's see if the Bolt blasts him. So, taking him out on a 4 up, 5 up. Bye, little guy. He did so well. All right, and with that, I don't think you're ready, guys. Have anybody to shoot at? So let's see if Stick Bomb here can take out this poor little Terminator before he gets swept off the board. Rolling a dice 6. Ooh, you know what? Let's get froggy. Both CP. We're using mech stick bombs, turning it to a die 3 to make it stronger grenades. Let's see if we can get some good ones. 2, sadly it's only going to be 1 grenade, but we are looking at a stronger 1 grenade now. So unfortunately still looking at a 4 up to hit. And if we miss entirely, well then we're just basically done. Hey, we got that 4. All right. And with that we added 1 to the strength, bringing it up to a strength 4. So we are wounding on a 4 up for the bomb. 6. And I don't think it adds an AP, but let me double check real quick. So we were just double checking to make sure that there was no AP on the stick bomb. So it did hit. So he is going to still get his normal save on it, which is going to be a 2+ on a Terminator. Yeah, easily saves. So, all right, womp womp. And we already blasted through our extra CP, so we can't even reroll. Right, now the Terminator is going to attempt to shoot back and in this poor helpless little ammo run's life. Oh, that's going to be bad. So that's 3 hits. Ammo runs only have a toughness 3. So I think you're going to be wounding on 3+. 2 potential wounds. Can't save. It is damage 1 though on that. So you only get to roll 1 dice, but you get to see if you take him out of action. Boom. 4 will take him out. Alright, that brings us to the last combat phase potentially, because it's just the Warboss and the leader hiding for his life. Warboss dies though. We're breaking. It's happening. So, all right. Let's see what happens. 5. Excuse me, not 5. 4 and 1. Whoo! It's getting late, guys. All right, so the 4 will hit, the 1 will not. But you are looking at strength 4 against toughness 5, so you're looking at 5 ups to wound. 5 up will do it though. AP minus 3, save 4. So unfortunately, he will not be able to save. Thankfully though, it only does 1 damage, bringing him up to 5. So hopefully he can kill these last 2 guys, because I'll get to attack real quick, and hopefully I can kill these last 2 guys before they get to attack me. So, 5 attacks. Let's see, he's the one that just attacked me. All right, so we're gonna go 3 into him, 2 into him. So 3 attacks on, looking at 2 ups. 3 attacks into the 1. All right, 3 hits, wounding on 2 ups. 2 wounds. Looking at minus 3, so you're looking at 5-up saves. So 2 dice, 5 ups. Unfortunately, does not save on either. It is a die 3. So, he's gonna roll. So you get to re-roll 1 save. Okay, let's say. All right, and it is, so yeah, so it's die 3. So let's see if the first one will take him out. It is 2, so 2 wounds will potentially take him out. So we are rolling. And we have no way to reroll that, so that gives him a flesh wound. Then we'll try our last 2 attacks on this guy. Same thing as before. Looking at 3 ups to hit, 1 hit. Looking at 2 ups to wound. That is going to be a 5-up. Doesn't save. Die 3 to see how much damage. 2. Unfortunately, that's only going to be 1 damage to this guy. And he does not have any damage on him yet. So, womp womp. This is going to get bad for us. All right. Well, with that, leaves just the Warboss now getting ready to get tackled by the last 2 guys. But we're probably going to quick roll through this just because we got some bad storm weather coming in and we might have to call it a night early. So with that, we now basically get the 2 of them trying to swing back into him. So we are looking at 2 attacks on the first one, hitting on both attacks. And then we are looking at 5 ups, I believe, because it's user. Yeah, so 5 ups as well for wounding. Does not wound. With CP, yeah, you'll get to reroll 1 of them, unfortunately. Oh, that will potentially wound, though. That's AP minus 3. Oh, so that means we're not going to get to save on it. And we unfortunately blasted our 2 CP, so that'll bring us up to 6. That potentially puts us at dying range. Roll your 1 die and see if you take the boss out. Does not take the boss out. All right, so, but he now has a flesh wound. So now we go from wound to a flesh wound, and now he gets way easier to kill. All right, let's see if this last one takes him out. 6 is gonna hit, looking for 5 to wound. Does not wound. Womp womp. We might actually have a chance to survive in the last round, but unfortunately we have to take another break test. That puts us at a 10. That potentially is going to break us. So we are now broken. Let's see if we can roll some 1s. Rolling a 1 for Mutta Spore. Hey, Mutta Spore does not shake. Trying to roll for the Warboss. He gets a minus 7. So basically only on a 1 is he going to save. Oh man, we got a 1. Neither, they're broken, but neither of them shake. And we have no flesh wounds on any of the 1,000 Suns. So this is the last round. We might power through it real quick. Just sling some dice and see what happens. For the charge, got an 8. So the Sorcerer is going to charge into him. Just trying to get all clustery.
Which I'm within the inch.
Yep. Oh yeah, got him in there. And then is the Rubric going to try and charge as well? Okay, just to see if he gets in there. 7. It's going to be a little trickier, but I think he might be in there with the 7. Yeah, he's got to get all the way to the back side is the unfortunate side of it. Yeah, you can move that dice now. That's not a problem. I think you just barely got enough.
7 puts me right here.
So if you fit, you sit. Let's see if he fits. He fits. All right, so the Warboss in the final round literally has everybody sitting around him. Make life easier here. But a Spore is going to be a jerk and literally just move to the other side of the wall so that he can't get shot. And then we're going to have our face smashed in horrendously. So just skipping right into the psychic phase. Let's see if you manifest. So we move into the psychic phase to see if the psyker blows his head up. Before we even get into combat, 2 dice. Looking at a 5 up, 6. That's enough to potentially do it. I can't save against it because it's a Cybolt. So you're now rolling to see if you take me out. Single die. And that'll take the Warboss out of action, leaving only Mutta Spore. Mutta Spore can't do anything. It's the end of round 5. Orks held their own for a while, but unfortunately the 2-up saves on the Terminators just is too much for the Orks to handle and that shooting range. We probably should have got into that close combat instead, but that's half the fun of trying out new things with the flash gits. So I'm glad that we still had some fun with it. All right, well, we're gonna go ahead and clean it up here and get things going. One heck of a game. Definitely discovered why Terminators are as scary as they are. Man, that is impressive. More impressive that Mutta Spore was able to last till the very end by sheer dumb luck. That being said, GG. Until next time, thanks for stopping by for more misadventures of Mr. Fish. Have a good one.
Blah, 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 blah.